Hi everybody, it's me, Dixie here, BSG Southern Belle, coming to you today for my week 9 update. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on October 6, 2014 with Dr. Thomas White at Emmanuel Hospital here in Omaha, Nebraska. My highest weight was 298 pounds. My actual weight for my starting my 6-month diet was 278 pounds. And then the day of my surgery I was 238 pounds. And last week I came to you for a 2-week stall. I was stalled at 214 pounds with loss of 0 both weeks for week 7 and 8. And then now this week on week 9, I lost 3 pounds for a total of 211 pounds. That's 60 pounds gone during my 6 months diet up to surgery day. 60 pounds gone before surgery, and then since surgery 27 pounds for a total of 87 pounds. So I think that's pretty good. I been shopping through my, I told you guys in my last video that I had lots of jeans, and I think I fit all but 2 or 3 pair of those jeans in slacks from, I want to say, as far back as 2002 when I was last in a lot of them. So this pair that I have on today, I don't know if you guys can see them. They're a 24W. I had to put a belt in them because they won't stay up without the belt. They're a little on the baggy side on the back side here. They're like really baggy, and but they still had tags on them. I had gotten them as a birthday gift from my daughter and son-in-law, I want to say 5 or 6 years ago, and didn't fit them, so I just packed them away for another time, and dug them out last night. Was going through those 2 whole totes full of pants, and I think I think most of them were 22s and 24Ws, and a few of the there's a couple of the 22s I could fit, but there's quite a few of them I still could not get into. It depended on how the brand and that. So some of them were still a little tight in the thighs. I mean, I could get them on, I could buckle them if I really sucked myself in, but they would be really hard to sit in and really hard to breathe in. So they're gonna wait a few more weeks. I also wanted to talk to you guys about struggling a little bit with getting in my water this week. I don't know, in between, having to take that half hour before eating and then a half hour after eating really sucks up a lot of your day, and doesn't give you much time to get the water in between. I have no troubles drinking the water. My troubles are more with time. I gotta get better at doing my water. I'm starting to show a little bit of the signs of dehydration. I had to go to the doctor's office here the other day because I started getting really bad calf cramps. in the middle of the night, and they were getting, for about 3 nights there, they were getting so bad. They were like every 10 or 15 minutes after I would rub one out, and I'd lay back to get comfortable, and all of a sudden it'd cramp up again. Um, Called my doctor, and he told me to come in, and he wanted to scan my leg to make sure there was no clots, because he said anesthesia is famous for creating clots in the legs. And so he wanted to make sure that I wasn't forming a clot. And so I had to go in on Friday and have my leg scanned from the hip all the way down to the toes and then back up, to make sure that there was plenty of blood flow going through. And but and I'm also showing signs today of a little bit of lightheadedness. So I've got to get going on my water. I've got to start pushing the water. The eating department, I think I'm starting to feel my restriction. I think I was just more or less afraid of that I was eating too much, but I think what really was happening was that I was not eating enough, because the doctor told me to up my calorie count a little higher, and I've been taking in a little more food, and I am starting to feel full. So I think a lot of it was that I just was thinking I was eating too much. And you hear a lot of everybody say, oh, yeah, I can only eat a couple of bites, or so when you think of a quarter of a cup, a quarter to half a cup, that's more than just a few bites. And I was afraid that it just seemed like an awful lot of food for somebody new out. But I am eating more steamed vegetable. I was doing a lot of cheese, but I've kind of toned down the cheese a little bit and started pushing more vegetable. I went and bought a few easy fruits. I went and bought a pear, a kiwi, a couple of fruits I ain't had in like forever. I'm not sure if we can have apples yet or not. I know it says peeled and cored, but then it also says softly prepared or something. And it's like unless they're talking about baking it, I don't know. But I do have an apple as well that I can try. I'm gonna try and just peel it and core it, and I'm just gonna try a few slices and see how I do. One thing, my sleeve is not a touchy sleeve at all. It is not a touchy sleeve at all. I have not really had I've had it a couple of nights where I felt a little after eating, but for the most part, I have not had any dumping. I've not dumped yet. I've came close, I think, a time or two where I felt heavy in the chest, but no pain, no real pain or anything like that, just discomfort. But nothing, nothing I couldn't tolerate, and didn't last more than maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And then by that time I was fine. So so I'm not having any episodes of dumping. I am going to try some new things this week. I know you guys talk a lot about the P3s, like Lunchable kits or whatever. For the price that you pay on that, I bought my own ham and my own cheese. I sat and sliced this. The ham already came in little cubes, and the cheese, I just took a pack of low-fat cheese, a 1 pound, or 1 pound brick, and I just divided them up into 1-inch slices, and then cubed those slices and put them in little tiny snack bags. And the same with the ham. And then I put them into a bigger Ziploc bag, and then I measured out, I bought a can of my own peanuts, and measured out, it said that one serving was 1 ounce. So I sat and I measured out 1 ounce of peanuts per snack bag, and then put them all into a bigger bag, and then stuck them up in the cupboard. So if I want, a quick lunch, I can just grab, one of those little bags out of the Ziploc bag, and then grab a bag of my peanuts already measured out in the cupboard, and I've got my own P3s. So and I did it for a heck of a lot cheaper than it would have costed me for two of those P3s. I think I bought the peanuts and I bought the ham for about the same price. And the cheese I already bought here a few weeks ago. It was on sale, really super cheap, so I bought a whole bunch of bricks. And so yeah, so I'm all set as far as that goes. I've not done too much tuna, and we have tuna in the cupboard. I'm gonna try and do a couple of I'm thinking I might do like a couple of tuna dishes, like a casserole or something, that I found on Pinterest. So I think I'm gonna try doing that, and divvy that up. If my husband doesn't like it, then I'll divvy it up for lunches, or for lunches, or for dinners or something. I did buy a box of the Jennie-O turkey burger patties, and one patty, I've been eating a lot of those. One patty is a serving, and they have quite a bit of protein in them, so I've been doing those. I was doing a lot of eggs, and I kind of getting a little tired of eggs, burnt out on eggs. So I'm gonna tone down the eggs. I did buy a little bit of protein granola. I think it's got like 10 grams of sugar, but that's for like a 3/4 of a cup, and we can't eat a 3/4 of a cup. So I'm thinking that a 1/4 of a cup probably would be more than enough on granola. I'm gonna try that this week. I also bought steel cut oats. I'm trying to stay away from most of the carbs, but I'm gonna go ahead and have a little bit of oats, because I'm really getting tired of eggs, and it had a pretty high protein on it as well. It was a protein oats, and its fats were a little higher than I would like, but I don't plan on eating more than maybe a 1/4 of a cup. So so I think that it'll be just fine, because I think it was geared per half cup or something. So that pretty much cuts the fats in half. So I think it'll be within the allotted amount of fats that I'm allowed. Want to thank, I've got a ton of new subscribers in the last week, and I just want to thank you all for subscribing. I'll make a list this week of all my new people that I've gotten in the last week or so, because I've gotten quite a few, and I want to give you all a shout out. And let's see what else is new this week. Went in today to the doctor today. I told you a couple videos back, I think it was my 8-week video, no, 7-week video. I told you that I went in for my blood workup and that, for my 1-month appointment, and they saw something that they weren't quite. I don't know if my vitamin levels are dropping or what, but there was something there that made him want me to come back sooner than my 3-month visit. So I made a trip back today and had blood drawn today. Right there's where the vampires got me. Can you see it? Like right there. And yeah, so I should know, probably not tomorrow. It'll probably be Wednesday before I'll know anything back on what they find. But there's something they're checking for, because I don't think they would have me come back so quick. Been busy the last few days. I don't know if you all know Monica, Sleeve McQueen, contacted me on Facebook and asked me if I would do something for her. So I've been working on that, which is, she wants it to do by tomorrow. So I've been working on it, trying to put it together. Having a little trouble syncing, but I'm getting it slowly. Also been working on a gift. I don't know if y'all know Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen, I am working on your gift. Almost finished. Gonna try and probably try and I'm thinking I'll try and mail it off tomorrow, if not on Wednesday. But you should be getting it here within the next week. What else? And I have a lot of my other, I might just do like another, I mean, I did this once before. I did just a whole video just on shout outs. And I think sometime this week, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll probably do one on new people, and then I'll probably do one on a lot of my, the people that follow me more closely, that I want to shout out. So I'll probably do a couple of shout out videos this week, just to let y'all know that I appreciate you. And so I think that's about it for me this week. Oh, and I'm pushing more fiber, because I've been having problems with constipation. So I've been pushing a little more this here, the fiber powder, which really hasn't been doing a whole lot of good. But I've been trying to get more off of the the prescription laxatives. I know several of you had mentioned that you do prunes, so I did buy some prunes today and ate a couple of those. I figure maybe when I start pushing a little more of the granola in that, maybe that'll help too, because that's fiber. And like I said, I'm trying to get away from so much cheese and so much eggs, because I think they are what's binding me up. I know the protein shakes are not binding me up, because it seems like every time I have a protein shake, then I can go to the bathroom. But it's just they're getting old, and they're losing their taste. I mean, I've only been doing them since, I started my 6-month diet, so I've been doing them, what, 8-9 months maybe already, and I'm just almost just up to here on protein shakes. So I'm trying to eat more meats. I've been doing more chicken for like lunches. I've been doing more, today I had fish. Tonight I'm gonna try something. I'm going to try a little bit of steak, just a little bit. My husband wants a steak. He hasn't had one since I've come home from surgery, so I figure I'm gonna go ahead and have just a little tiny bit and see how I tolerate it. I'll let y'all know next time on how I did. But yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I think that's about it for me. Been just a busy little beaver. I love you all out there. You all take care, and hugs to all of you. And I will talk to you all either next week, or maybe I'll do a video in the middle of the week. and update you on what the doctor has to say about my blood test. So I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.